Hi guys, I want to talk to you today about all of the different benefits of owning a forehand slice ground stroke, back here in the baseline. And number one, if your standard forehand is, an Eastern forehand grip, maybe a semi-Western, God forbid a full Western forehand grip, and maybe even a continental for your forehand, which is fine. I've got no problem for that. But if your basic shot, your basic forehand is going to be something flat or semi-top, if you don't have a forehand slice that's really dependable, I'm telling you, you're really limiting what you can do on this forehand side. For example, when you've got the forehand slice, you now really can show a different shape to your shot. Topspin, normally it's got a little bit of a rainbow type of shape. If it's, a semi, or even if it's a flat, it's got some kind of arc to it. If you can change that shape, change the look of it, that in itself causes timing problems, and just causes kind of swing contact problems for your opponent. You've got to be able to mix that in. Number two, when you've got the slice forehand from the baseline, you can make the ball skid. When you've really got the technique right, the ball can skid, kind of shoot through the bounce over there rather than kind of sitting up. And you know as well as I do that most recreational player, amateur player, topspin forehands don't have Rafa-like jump out of the court. So lots of times those balls go ahead and sit over there. The other thing is that the flat and the topspin forehands, they really require that you've got a really specific point of contact, a really specific spatial distance away from the ball, because it's really tough to improvise topspin or even flat forehands unless the ball's really in the ideal spot. With a slice forehand, you can be a little bit more, should I say, improvisational, where if the ball's not really where you want, if it's a little bit too far away, maybe it's a little bit in close, you can go ahead and sort of improv with a slice forehand where you might not be able to do that on a topspin or even a flat forehand. And when you get pulled wide on this forehand side, if you are so locked into a grip where you've got to topspin it, it's really tough to get much on that ball. And I'm telling you, when I play guys and I pull them wide to their forehand and I see that they're not setting up for a slice, I am just coming in net like there's no tomorrow, because I know there's not a lot they can do out there wide with that kind of topspin grip. The other thing too is that if you ever want to show a forehand slice approach, if you don't have the slice technique, obviously you can't do that. And same thing goes for the drop shot. If you ever want a drop shot from back here in the baseline, you can't really do it with an Eastern forehand grip. You certainly can't do it with any form of the Western forehand grip. You got to be able to have a continental grip so that you can play that slice. And same thing goes for all the other drop shots. If you want to play it from the baseline, if you want to play it as an approach shot where it looks like an approach, you end up playing a drop shot, you've got to be able to have that forehand slice. And once you've got the basic fundamentals of this shot, I'm telling you, your game opens up in terms of the different tools that you've got, the different strategies that you can use, and just the different looks and kind of feel for your shots that you can give your opponents to really try to disrupt their timing. So right below this video, what I want to hear from you is about your forehand slice. Have you got one? Yes or no? If you don't have one, have you tried to get one in the past? What's been the biggest challenge for you? And if you've got a really high quality slice forehand, tell us, how are you using it, differently than say your normal flat or your normal topspin drive? Okay, right below the video, let me know. Looking forward to hearing from you.